Archery season up in Iowa is always one of my favorite times of the year, for obvious reasons. This last week, I packed up, headed up to Iowa with my good buddy Kyle Blackledge, and we tried our luck on a few of our favorite hunting properties. We got a cold front. It's about 40 degrees right now. We got some rain coming in. Should be done here in an hour or so. We're in southern Iowa. Kyle's gonna be behind the bow tonight. We're gonna go to a spot where we got 3 or 4 different shooters on camera. We're really hoping to see one of those. If we see a doe, we might whack her as well. But it should be a good sit. It's mid-October, so, you know, whether they're feeling it or not, I don't really know, but this cold snap should get them on their feet, I would think. So this is the first time it's been really cold all year, so we're gonna hope for the best.
It just got done raining. It's been raining all day. It's been really cool. It's about 42 degrees. We got a really slight west wind, which is perfect for this spot. We got a few bucks in here in particular that we'd like to shoot. So I got a good feeling that, I mean, the deer are gonna be moving tonight, so we're taking a chance, and hopefully with this cold front, it's supposed to be cold all weekend, so hopefully the deer up on their feet. And we got a few daylight pictures of these bucks, so hopefully something shows up tonight and we can't put an arrow through one, so we'll see what happens here. We just got up here in the stand. We got a nice, kind of a southwest wind, so it kind of blows our scent out in this open, or in this standing corn. We got a little field crossing right here in front of us. We have a camera right down here. We've been picking up all sorts of deer moving, crossing right here all the time. A lot of our bucks that we want to go after, they're constantly using this. We got a lot of thick cedars and stuff back up here to our south. So these deer will come up out of those and come down through here, or they'll follow this cornfield edge. So hopefully we can't get it done tonight. So if not, we got all weekend. So here we go.
It was a cool evening, but besides for that one doe, the deer just didn't seem like they wanted to move a whole lot. The next morning, Kyle and I met up with our good friend Cole to do a final few preparations on a few of his hunting farms and do some final trail camera work. Once the afternoon rolled around, Kyle and I were right back in a tree stand.
It's a wet block in here. Kyle's behind the bow tonight. I'm on the camera. It's been cool lately. Really cool. It should be a decent sit, I would think. We'll just see what happens. We just got in the stand here. We're over our food plot and set up here. The sun's finally out. They're talking rain and snow tomorrow, so maybe that'll get something up on its feet tonight and moving, so we shall see what happens.
Right near dark, Kyle and I caught movement on the far side of the plot,
and out walks a really unique buck we had on trail camera this year. The deer were moving a little better that night, but still no luck for Kyle and me. Skip ahead to the next evening, and Kyle and I were covered up in deer. It was snowing, it was raining, and these deer just could not resist the standing beans we were sitting over.
As you can tell, guys, we got a pretty ugly day out right now. It's cold, way colder than normal, around 35 degrees or so. It's been raining, snowing all day long. Theoretically, you should have the deer up on their feet. We're gonna try to hang in there, try to stay dry, keep all the cameras dry, and see what we come out with.
It feels like December. It's snowing and sleeting and raining. Feels like all at the same time. It's windy, it's cold, probably 35 degrees.
When it's snowing and raining like this, these deer want to get up and be active. They don't want to be bedded up the whole time. And they especially want to come out to food. And that's why we chose this tree stand. We knew these deer were going to come out to these standing beans. They just came pouring out of their beds right into these standing beans. And days like that, where it's ugly outside and you just feel like you shouldn't be outside, that's when those deer are moving around. You need to get set up in between their bed and the food source, exactly like Kyle and I did, and they'll come pouring into that food source right into your lap. Later in the hunt, Kyle and I had a big mature doe come in to about 35 yards, a very comfortable distance for me to try to make a shot, so I decided I was going to try to put an arrow through her. Unfortunately, to our surprise, the doe was a little spooky and a little bit on edge, so right when I shot and she heard that bow go off, she ducked and the arrow went right over her back and she ran off untouched. That's definitely not what you hope for and not what you plan for when you go out and try making a clean, ethical kill on a deer. But luckily I missed and didn't hit her and injure her, and she ran off untouched.
It's always a hard pill to swallow whenever you miss a deer, but that's part of hunting. Thank you for following along this week. Don't forget to follow along on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.